So hello there and welcome to my channel. I'm just doing a quick little reading now for the week ahead. This is going to be a timeless reading, so whenever you see it, whenever that week ahead takes place, this will make sense for you if this is the reading for you. So I've pulled 3 cards and we have the 4 of Cups in reverse, the Hierophant, and the Judgment card in reverse. At the bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Swords. So this message, felt very strong. It felt like it really wanted to come out today, which is why I sat down to do this reading. And it's very clear. It's all about commitment, basically. There's something in your life that wants you to commit to it, but you're having a hard time deciding if this is something you want to do or not. You can see the opportunity, but you're not sure if you want to take the opportunity. So the 4 of Cups upright, you can see that there's a cup being handed to him and he's kind of looking at it, but not actually taking it. In reverse, what I'm feeling today is that you're quite aware of this, right? So sometimes when it's upright, you may not actually see the opportunity for what the opportunity is. But I think on some level now you can actually see what this opportunity is. You can see how amazing this could be, but there is still some resistance to actually committing to it. But that energy of commitment is on the table with the Hierophant, right? The Hierophant is a card largely about commitment, but also establishments and rules and conventions. It can also be a card of marriage. It's a very solid card, but it can sometimes be felt as a bit of an oppressive energy. So, I intuitively feel that's what's going on here. There's something either work-related, relationship-related, family-related, even something like buying a car, right? There's something that wants your commitment and you're really not sure if you want to give it your commitment, right? You're hesitating, you're in 2 minds about it. But the last card here on the table is the Judgment card in reverse. And this card is really asking you to be very careful when it comes to not making this commitment, right? Sometimes we can feel like, okay, it's fine if I don't make a decision now, if I don't commit to this, something else will come along, another car will come along, another man will come along, another woman will come along, another job will come along, But sometimes that's not necessarily the case. Sometimes there's a small window of something that's exactly right for you coming into your life. And the key is, are you going to recognize that window? Are you going to recognize that this is something you should commit to? Because otherwise the opportunity could actually, slip through your fingers, right? Doesn't mean you'll never have another opportunity again, but it may be a long time coming. It may not quite be as right as this one is. So this Judgment card in reverse here today is speaking to me of regret, making sure that you don't regret not taking this opportunity, not committing to this opportunity, right? And so here we have the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which is all about clarity, which is again why I say that I think you know how important this commitment is. I think you understand how important this opportunity is. And I think you know that it could be the opportunity of a lifetime, but there's still a little bit of resistance in terms of whether you can make this happen or not, right? Whether committing to this is going to be a good thing for you in the long run or not. So I'm going to pull an oracle card to see if we can get a little bit more guidance on whether this commitment should take place or not. Ooh, let's pull it out. Okay. So, one card to help us in terms of knowing how and when to make this commitment. So beautiful card. It's the Knowing Without Knowing card from the Alana Fairchild Journey of Love deck. So again, this card is really confirming that you know, right? It's as simple as that. You actually know what it is that you need to do. You know that this commitment is good for you. Deep in your heart, you know. So it's about tapping into that inner knowing. It's about tapping into that place of calm inside of you that understands and accepts that this opportunity is something you should commit to. Right, so I'm going to read a little bit from the guidebook actually, so bear with me. It's number 41. And in the guidebook it says, sometimes the heart knows in a way that the concrete mind and memory cannot. We feel something that we cannot quite express. Perhaps others are quick to Perhaps others are quick to dismiss it as a meaningless whimsy or irrationality. Yet that feeling beyond the mind's capacity to fully perceive is the ancient truth of your greater self reaching through time and space to connect with you. Like a phone line extending from a more ancient place in the world, you can hear it crackle perhaps, not the clearest reception, yet you can also sense the love travelling along that telephone line. The things that you feel and that do not appear to make sense are the things to trust most now. You are being guided by a force far greater than your own mind. An ancient divine brilliance is reaching to you, communicating with you. You may not hear or understand it with clarity as yet, but you can feel it. Trust what you feel. This oracle speaks to you of the opening up of your higher mind, of the part of your intelligence that can dialogue directly with the forces of divine guidance and creation. These forces use symbols, abstract communication through dreams and visions, through impulses that circumvent your subconscious mind and have words streaming out of your mouth or flowing through your mind that you have not created of your own volition. Someone speaks to you and you respond with words that you feel you are hearing for the first time as they pour out of your mouth. Whose words are these, you wonder? It is your ancient self that speaks. Trust the strange and mysterious at this time. It is another way, an ancient way of wisdom that you are tapping into now. Enjoy this new sacred connection unfolding. This oracle is also confirmation that you have relationships around you now and continuing to come to you that are from times long past, karmic connections that will take you further on your journey of love. And there's a little poem here that I'll end with. I have been here before. Aromas open the doors. I walk through knowing. All right, thanks so much.